everyone. That's at 25 here.
Hey!
Oh, wait. Alright, mate.
What's going on?
I was just introducing to the fine folks. You intro, you were a bit early. What are you doing?
I'm Rat Trap. That's Monkey.
Hello!
Bar week, Grand week, Ninny Bomb. Seeing that you take my intro.
I know, yeah.
Alright, today we're going to do what I said that we was going to do. The last 2 episodes of Transformers Prime.
I'll find your tea bags.
There's a new bag in there.
Where?
In the Asda bag.
Asda.
What I'll work with. Yeah, it's a project that I'm happy to complete, and I hope you enjoyed it with this ride. And sadly, it is coming to an end. Yay!
No! No, it's not. Remember, it's not.
Oh yeah, thingy, we got the movie.
There you go.
I'll try and work something special out for the movie.
Special. Do it in costume.
Yes.
We won't. We're only joking.
First episode is called Synthen.
No, synthesize.
Synthesize. Sorry. Basically, Ratchet gets kidnapped from the last episode by the cons.
Damn dirty cons.
He gets propositioned by Megatron and Soundwave to.
How much you charge?
To make.
Can't see us now.
Well,
I'm on the side like this. There's only half a gym.
Right, let's just get comfy up here. You can just close up here. There you go. Hi.
captured by Shockwave and Ratchet's.
Go on. Wait.
Ratchet gets not Ratchet. I'm Ratchet.
No, you're Ratchet. What are you doing? This is Transformers Prime.
Not
Beast Wars. You know what I mean? Get a grip. Go on. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He's lost his mind at the moment. Honestly. Right.
Not the
pause. What's that? Previously on Transformers Prime. Right. So Ratchet got kidnapped. Didn't he?
Yeah.
Right. The cons want him for the synth then.
Yeah.
Because can I just take over?
Yeah.
You know, if you've seen mine, right, I go on about season 1 and about how the Synth N episode didn't do anything. Well, it's like, here it is. Yeah? So, this is good.
And it's like Monkey said, it's a continuation from the Synthen episode. They found a new way from the very beginning that the cyber matter, after destroying the Predacon armies, that the compound of Synthen, what was delivered by Knockout to Shockwave to create the new cyber matter, and they thought of making a new Cybergate, Omega Lock.
Yeah,
that's
Omega Lock. Yeah.
Cybergate something.
It's the same thing.
It's funny art.
Right, go on.
Yeah, and the point of the episode was, sorry for making you fall asleep. I'll wake him up later.
No, right, yeah, okay. So basically, the Laserbeak's transponder was lost. Yeah, and so they had an idea of configuring it with a drone. And then basically, hopefully that will lead the Team Prime to the con ship.
They called it Chip.
They called it Chip! They did, yeah! I forgot about that. Yeah, Chip.
What would have been awesome?
What?
They called it Ratbat or Finger.
No, I think Chip's great. I called Raph in my thingy. Chip, but without the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Chip!
He is, isn't he? Yeah.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, I remember G1 Chip.
Yeah, G1 Chip.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, and Megs talks Ratchet into agreeing to help him because he makes sense. It's all about
Makes
Cybertron.
sense.
Because we've ascertained that Ratchet wanted Cybertron. He wanted to go back home, and it was important. When the Megalot was originally destroyed by Prime, he was absolutely gutted. I mean, he completely.
And he took it out on Optimus.
Well, yeah, he kind of did, yeah. But he was like by the end of season 2, he'd done a runner. He'd done one, and he went into scrapyard, didn't he? At the beginning of season 3, he'd given up.
Then.
So this episode,
the send-off chip, which reminds me, I love Wheeljack in this season.
Wheeljack's been good from the beginning, though.
Yeah, but in this season, he was keeping his new version. Plus, he had the little bit of mad scientist.
He did, yeah, he did. But if you think about it, he was doing that before in the first one because he puts across that he's. Uses initiative and shoots from the hip, you know what I mean? And he's been on his own, hasn't he? So he's had to learn to fix things. Yeah. You pick that up, especially with the mines and booby traps.
That is true.
Can I just point out?
Yeah, go on.
Knockout didn't like being the lab rat, the lab lackey.
I loved at the end.
We're going to have to go on about that. We're going to leave a section for Knockout on its own, right?
Yeah.
Because you folks would be liking that one. Ratchet Shockwave. Ratchet Shockwave. That was good. When they were getting together, they were getting the nerd, weren't they?
Yeah, that was just so amazing.
I didn't understand a bloody word they said.
Geekgasm.
They were having the nerd on.
Geekgasm.
Geekgasm nerd on. When they were working together, and then Ratchet was like trying to figure out. He saw the synth then, and he was going to grab it, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he made up his own. He made his own escape route.
That's right. But prior to that, he asked to get him to look away. He got Knockout to get him something, a tool or something. And then when he actually got it back, I thought it was quite funny when he was like this, the synth then. Knockout's turned around and he goes, "Thank you." And Knockout's about to walk off, and he goes, "You're welcome."
First time, it's like it's the first time he's ever had a compliment.
No, it's like manners, because you know the cons, they don't do manners. Oh. They don't do manners. And Knockout has always been, he's the pretty boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is. He's the pretty boy, fat dancing queen, to be honest, of the Decepticon army.
I love Knockout.
Knockout's brilliant. I was listening to Calo Prime, and he was talking to Smizno. I think he was talking to Smizno. I can't remember who he was talking to. They were saying they hoped that Knockout was still alive by the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll go into that later, but they really liked Knockout.
Starscream and the Seekers was sent out to capture Prime.
No, it wasn't capture Prime. They picked the transponder up, didn't they?
They picked up. That's my fault. Sorry. They picked up the transponder because the radar noticed that they found Laserbeak coming towards the Nemesis.
And he was still in his chest. Why is this Starscream? I'll go find out for you.
Yeah. Basically, he just shit his pants.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ratchet escapes.
Yeah.
It's the bit when. Do you see the bit when Knockout radios Megatron?
Yeah. Finger. Because he did that because Ratchet actually completed the formula.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So he actually self-destructs the formula. Or sabotage.
No, he doesn't. What he does, the formula's done. He gets something. I think it's a synth then.
Yeah.
And drops it in the weary, dreamy doohickey thing, and that explodes and smoke gets everywhere, and he gets out.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah.
But then when he gets out, he's like Megatron. Well, true story. This you won't believe it, but spit it out kind of thing. It's like Ratchet got away.
It's
sorry, don't get me.
And I loved how Megatron came after and just put his foot onto Ratchet.
Yeah, it was like Ratchet was doing really well. He was getting away. What got me was why was the Vehicons in robot form chasing him?
That's the thing.
Why didn't they transform?
I don't know. Unless they're just general soldiers. But
no, they were cars.
Yeah.
They were all Garys and Steves.
Oh yeah, the wheels. Garys and Steves. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, and then so I'm basically just going to do the head points and we can just talk about. Yeah, Megatron quickly recaptures him. Scream takes out the transponder and escapes through the ground bridge.
I love that because
that was good.
he noticed Prime was following him.
Yeah.
He had to quickly emergency for the cat.
Ground bridge,
to get him back because he was.
But it was kind of like, the thing is, I said it in the season 1 review, my season 1 review. Starscream is a coward and an opportunist, right? We can agree on that.
Yeah. But not in this season. He actually was 100% loyal.
Oh God, yeah, and that made him really good. Actually, I thought that was really good. It's a nice, because you were there with me.
Yeah.
G1. He's always been the backstabber, hasn't he? You know what I mean?
G1 set for Armada and Energon.
No, Armada. He split. He joined the Autobots.
Yeah, because he saw from a thing.
Yeah, but he was still. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I love.
But it was a nice change in this one.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good. But yeah, what was I going to say? Scream. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the sky, he's deadly.
Yeah, like you can actually show. I love Prime because it showed the actual aggression and the power and the power of all the boasting that Starscream is. He actually has the guts to go through with it.
Well, that's it. He comes like, "How dare you survive my attack?" Shoots him.
It's like in G1, he always said that he was mightier than Megatron, and in the air, but it's still like in G1, Megatron still bitch slapped him.
Yeah, he did. That's good.
But
go on.
In this one, he actually showed how deadly of a soldier he can be.
Yeah.
And
he's not an idiot either. He had the Seekers, and the Seekers kept Prime busy while he took out the transponder.
Yeah.
Once they confirmed the synth then is stable, the cons through to Predaking.
Yeah, and I loved how Predaking took on this. Let's just talk about this fight a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, which fight? Megatron?
No, the Predacon and Ratchet.
Predaking Ratchet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was. You actually see.
I wouldn't say it's a fight.
I was just a.
It's a beat up.
Beat up. I loved this fight.
It was good. It was yeah.
He actually shows that basically Predaking through it since episode 8, he tried to focus more on his intelligence, but he got that angry. He let his emotions get the better of him and took Megatron's advice and took on the bot as a beast.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about it. And I loved it how Ratchet played on that and turned it around.
Yeah, but you got to remember as well, it was Knockout's fall in the end, wasn't it? Because it was him who blabbermouthed in the lab.
Yeah.
About when he said, "We let you Autobots destroy the cons or whatever," and he went, "Let? What do you mean allowed?" Oh, never mind. I'm sure I have to be somewhere. So yeah, and then he was like, "No, they led us there. The Megatron and the cons led us to this laboratory."
Just because we were that scarce on Energon, we are basically grabbing onto scraps. We can't go after your mind's last bits like in season 2 and season 1.
I don't think they had the problem. By that point, they didn't have the problem.
No.
The point was that they picked up on the Energon, so they thought it was a mining facility. Yeah. When they got there, it was a lab. And he was saying, but then when Predaking was like, "I don't believe you, it makes no sense," he says, "Think about it. You say you're an intelligent
being.
Yeah.
Keep avenging all the way up to Megatron, and you actually saw that moment.
Yeah.
When the
and he goes like, "You're talking crap. You should have said that. You're talking shit."
It's like
bollocks.
That when he actually came to realise that face that he had.
Yeah.
A lot of it made sense. That he found out how basically Ratchet is telling a lot of truth.
Yeah, he was like, he didn't believe it at first, but then Ratchet made him pause and think, right, just think about it. How logical would it make sense that, and he got it, and then that was it then.
Yeah, and you
lost it.
The fight between Megatron and Predaking didn't last that long.
No, that's right.
I thought it were not. I think it could have gone better, like a good 5 minutes.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves because we didn't get to that yet. You get to that, yeah. See, this is why I make notes.
Oh.
So Predaking goes on a rampage through the con ship, right? And Ratchet uses the distraction to lower the shield, the stealth shield.
Oh
shields.
yeah, sorry.
See, this is why I really try. See, he's saying before we recorded, he said, so I came about half an hour late, and I said, I'm sorry I'm late, right? I've just been watching the last 2 episodes, and I've jotted notes down. He went, got all my notes up here. Fucking shit in it.
I'm a twat.
So he lowered the stealth thing and radio Team Prime and said, look, they're gonna activate the Omega lock any minute now. You need to do something now. And it was
Wait.
what, hey.
Oh, the notes is completely. Ratchet said the Decepticons actually managed to reconstruct the Omega lock on the ship when the bots didn't even know.
Yeah, okay, right. He told, all right.
Yeah, okay,
He told them they all right.
1 point for me.
Right. So he got the sold in that. They got the Omega lock, and they were about to activate it. And they're like, right, okay, so we need to lock and load. And they enter through the ground bridge to the ship because they got the coordinates now. But then, now it's the Megatron Predaking.
Like I said, I was really disappointed on this fight scene, but I loved the act behind it to show that he was a ruthless warrior, but he also used his cunning a lot.
Yeah.
And
the bit that I liked was they were saying like about talking about going getting the dark saber. It's called the dark saber.
Yeah,
dark saber.
Dark Star Saber.
Right, Dark Star Saber. Right. And then Predaking suddenly turns up. Knockover goes, I'll go get that thing that you've been talking about.
And that's the very first Decepticon that actually weren't a drone, that actually went out and did something without an opportunity to gain favour. He actually
Knockout?
Yeah.
I don't know. No. Him and Starscream collaborated while Megatron was comatose.
Yes, but after Megatron came out of comatose, he was 100% loyal to Finger.
Only because Megatron knew about what was going on.
Yeah.
Because of the mind probe, because Starscream.
True.
Right, okay, so you're digressing now.
No.
Anyway, so the fight scene. I actually liked the fight scene. I thought it was pretty good. If it went any longer, the ship would have been destroyed completely, I think, to be honest.
Okay.
It would have been.
Yeah.
But the really good thing about Megatron was how I fought in the pits of Kaon, and but I'm also a ball of opportunity, or an opportunist, or whatever it was. Oh, he's cunning.
Yeah.
He's clever. He is clever, and he outsmarted Predaking.
And that's basically the end of the episode, isn't it?
Yes.
But we're not going to cut it off here because I felt like this episode, 2 episodes, were combined like a 2-parter to make it into one big episode, like I did my very first episode on the Beast Hunters, when the first 3...
Yeah, that was 3 episodes, wasn't it?
And I was... Okay, and then we went off.
Yeah, what I'll break it down, what happened. So, they locked and loaded and went through the gate, through the bridge, through the ground bridge, and it was into 3... Prime then split them up into 3 teams, or 2 teams. So we had the stealth team consisted of Smokescreen, Bumblebee, led by RC, and they were to go to and secure the Omega lock, right? Ratchet was on his way, he was on the ship at Roman 3, he was heading there himself, right? And he was going to try and shut it down. The Wreckers, led by Magnus, so it's Magnus, Bulkhead and Jackie, were to storm the bridge, take control. Sound waves on the bridge, okay? And if Stealth Team can't get hold of the Mega Lock, then at least the Wreckers can control the ship and get it away from the target. That was a fallback plan. And it's a good plan, actually.
It was a very good plan.
Yeah. So Smokescreen notices Megatron going down into the Omega Lock.
Yeah.
Or somewhere, and he's got the Dark Star Saber.
Yeah.
So he breaks off from the stealth team to go and do an errand. He just says, "I've got to go and do something."
Yeah.
And then it's the Megatron Prime fight.
I like the Megatron Prime fight.
At first, it's just background, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like, alright, Megatron clipped Prime. He's no longer flying, so it's like, and then it's between scenes you see him struggling, and that's about it, really.
Yeah.
There's nothing until later on. There's nothing monumental. In fact, to be honest, Prime and Megatron's just fighting is just like a second. It's an afterthought, really, isn't it?
Because
it's the other stuff that's happening.
It's actually Prime and Megatron we know we're going to get a good Prime and Megatron.
Yeah, we've seen it over and over again, though, haven't we? And it was actually quite good because it did. I felt that Prime and Megatron didn't take centre stage.
No. And I like that about this.
It was everything else. On this last 2 episodes, it was, especially this last episode, they didn't take the centre spot. Everyone else did. That was quite good because as soon as you put Prime or Megatron or Predator King in there, then that takes over the scene. Megatron got rid of Predator King, so he's out of the episode, and Prime and Megatron are fighting each other just so that they're out of the way, right? And then basically it's everyone else, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Ratchet gets to gets to
the engine room where the Shockwave is, and that fight.
Oh, that's good.
That fight was beautiful. It shows a young scientist going against an older scientist.
Oh, God. But the thing is, it was Shockwave, Megatron, then Shockwave in the Decepticons.
Yeah.
You know, who's the artist.
Yeah. But,
you know what I mean? And Ratchet took him on.
And took him on head on, like, with that big laser cannon of Shockwave.
Yeah.
And Ratchet with his
Yeah.
Scalpels of Doom.
Scalpels of Doom!
I love that.
He's awesome. The stealth team bumps into the Seekers and they have a firefight, don't they?
Yeah.
And at that point, you see Smokescreen enter the armour and he goes, "Oh, there you are," kind of thing.
I love Smokescreen.
Smokescreen's good. I liked him.
I hope Hasbro or Takara. No, Hasbro. Repaint. Lot of cash there.
Yes, mucha moolah.
Lot of cash there.
Go on, right. This is right. This is how I wrote it. Wreckers get humbugged by Soundwave.
Oh yeah.
So they're evicted from the bridge.
That was good. I liked it
because that's turned into Soundwave's signature move, hasn't it?
Yeah, through this season.
No, through the show.
Through this. Through this entire show.
Yeah, because remember when at the beginning of season 2, Orion Pax lost his memory.
Yeah.
Arcee managed to get on the ship.
Oh yeah.
And Soundwave, she's kicking ass and taking names. And Soundwave just stands there all calm, like, and Pax is coming up this way, and Arcee's coming this way. He just activates the ground bridge, and she goes through it, and shuts it off, and he comes around and goes, "Oh no, nothing here." But he does it with the Wreckers, and they fall through. And
I love after that, Jack came up with.
That's it, yeah. So Jack clocks in with backup. The ground bridge appeared on the bridge, right? And Shockwave turns around like, "Who's this? Who's this?" And then it's like Jack. And then I forget what he says.
Surprise!
That's it. Surprise! And Miko comes up with the armor. He's like, "Oh, Uber!" I'm calling her Uber Miko. I'm starting that one. Uber Miko.
Uber Miko.
Right,
I love
turns up and she's like, "Yeah, smack, smack, smack."
It's like a combination of wrestling, karate, everything.
Yeah, it is wrestling, isn't it? Smackdown!
All you needed is the Rock theme tune.
You would, yeah.
Instead of, "Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Can you smell what Miko is going to give to you?"
So that was kicking off, and then Soundwave thought he'd do his signature move, so he activated the ground bridge. However, they planned this, didn't they?
They planned this. Sorry.
That's what you get when you have signature moves. Yeah, enemy clicks on.
The humans knew that this signature move would work and try it with them, so they happened to open up their ground bridge
next to it, and Soundwave's between it.
Yeah. And he gets trapped in the
cross the streams. Like in Ghostbusters, you never cross the streams.
Never know. Especially, watch out if I have too much brandy. I'd be all over the place on there. So sorry.
Just nasty. So then Soundwave was gone, but he's not dead. He's just in the shadow zone. That's really cool.
God. I would love to see, because Soundwave is a silent scientist, silent scientist.
He's what?
Silent scientist. But
He's not a scientist.
But he's still.
No, he's not a scientist.
No.
No. He's
the communications expert.
He's a spy.
Yeah.
He is a spy.
But he controls the ground bridges. I wonder if he can actually he could replicate that.
Could do. I'm sure if anyone's going to do it, Sam
would do it.
Yeah. We'll see. We might see something that the film.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. Should we move on?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Stealth Team moves to the Omega plot where Prime and Megs have been fighting. Yeah. With Smokescreen rejoining them with the Star Saber. He retrieved from the Khan's armory.
Mm-hmm.
This is the bit. This was really cool. This bit, I realised it because at that bit where he's coming through, and he gets there and he sees Prime. And he goes to chuck it and he gets shot down and the sword's over there, somewhere kind of thing. And then B grabs it.
Is it?
And he jumps on it to pass it.
I got really emotional when I first watched this.
I didn't get emotional at that bit, but I was really well shot. I thought I can't wait till that comes out on DVD.
No, that's what's it.
It's gonna be good.
That is one thing. Oh, I can't wait to get.
But so Megatron sees B jumping down with the Star Saber, and he knows that as soon as Prime gets that Star Saber, it's game over. So he pushes Prime out of the way and fires 3 blasts into get B done it.
And it actually hits.
Takes his chest out.
Hits B right in his chestal area and hits him right through.
Chestal area?
Yeah.
Chestal area? Chestal?
Yeah, chestal. That's actually a proper word.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, fair enough. Chestal area then.
Yeah.
Chestal area is. Like testicle area.
Yeah,
chestal area. Right, okay, fair enough. Right, go on then. It takes him out.
It takes him out, and I think the first one it blew his chest. Second one actually went into his spine.
It's kind of like Prime in the movie. Transformers the movie, 1987 film. Was it 87? No.
1986.
6, it was, right?
Yeah.
1986 movie. Just like that, when he goes fall, and shoots him 3 times, goes smack, like that. But he just smacked down like a.
Like I got emotional at this part, and
they slowed it down as well, didn't they? It's all epic.
Good if they had
epic music.
Yeah, epic music, like something from. I don't know. I'll come back to that another day.
You thought you were referring to music if they had some music, different music on.
Yeah.
Well, they got all that. They got all that score that Brian Tyler did. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
He does that all the time.
Sorry.
And I'm going like, yeah, come on, finish off.
At you. At least it's not on you.
Yeah, this is true. He gets taken out and he falls into the Omega Lock, don't he?
Yeah.
Into the pool
of Symphin
and all that. Yeah, that metal stuff that they pack out.
Oh no, I just think it's a mixture of everything.
Life
fuel.
Yeah, but the thing is, we knew what was going on.
Yeah.
We knew what was going to happen. The thing is, we've talked about this as well before. Hasbro. Should we go about this, or should we just finish the story off?
Just finish it.
Right, let's finish the story. So he collapses, right? So then Prime does what he does best and just fucking loses it.
I thought it was it's a good contrast.
Prime smash.
Yeah, it's like movie
Murderous Prime.
Murderous Prime. He's just all about the fighting and the killing. And you could see the anger in his eyes. He was just out for blood after that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But then Megatron quickly got the upper hand, and then it ended up with Prime hanging off the edge like this. And
cliffhanger,
and it's like he's about to do the killing blow, and then we hear it, don't we?
Yeah.
Megatron, like that.
William what's he called? Friedel.
William Friedel.
Perfect choice.
It was really good. Yeah.
Perfect choice. Terry McGinnis, Lionel.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. But we'll go to that in a bit.
Okay.
So you hear Megatron, and he turns round, and then like this, and suddenly it's a really good shot from his face. It pans down to the side and along the sword, and then B's there.
talking.
Yeah, and he says, I quote, "You took my voice. You will never rob anyone of anything again."
Perfect.
And what a good ending! What a good kill! He died.
Yeah, I never. It's always been Prime versus Megatron killing.
That was really nice.
I love
that.
B.
Was good.
That was good writing.
Awesome. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Right. This is probably my favourite bit because Megatron dies, and when B was shot and he went all slow mo, and it was kind of like all the bots were going like this and scream and all that. Were like this. It was reversed when Megatron died. Starscream collapsed on his knees. He just could not hack it.
And because Megatron gave him a second chance, and he killed his most loyal subject in the entire show, Dreadwing, for Starscream.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But the fact that where are you going with that? Then?
It's like Starscream realised his errors of his ways.
Yeah, a while ago. Yeah. But I think
that when he said that he will never let it happen again, his betrayal.
Yeah.
He lived up to his end of
He
it.
did. He absolutely did. I think this is cross. We'll cover this in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll cover this in a minute. The actual scene itself, I thought was really good. He dropped to his knees and everything, and then it was like it came back into normal speed again, and Shockwave had to grab Starscream to get out.
Oh.
And he said something like "you and your logic" or something like that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they took over the ship.
Yeah, and I like that.
Headed off to was going to Cybertron, but the thing was, then B went on the line. You've all seen the shit.
Yes. Seeing this now, it's been out for 3 weeks now.
And he's like, if you can get you he radios to Ralph.
So
and get yourself away from the lab.
From the computer for 5 minutes, basically. Come and get yourself.
Get on the ship, and they head off to Cybertron, and they get there, and they haven't got enough of the crazy juice to revitalise the whole of Cybertron. So Prime says, we'll go to the Well of Sparks and shoot it down there straight into the core of Primus. And then obviously that actually worked and revitalised Cybertron. So they landed. That's where you saw Predaking then. He must have latched onto the ship.
Yeah. I loved that. And I loved how he realised it's like he was half dead, but he saw the sun rising. And he knew.
He's on Cybertron. Yeah.
He's back home where he belongs.
Yeah, and he flies off in the Cybertron in the sunset, doesn't he?
I like that.
Yeah, and then it's like everyone's looking at the sunrise, and then you just suddenly hear Knockout say something like it's a great view or something like that. It's wonderful.
And he turns around
and they all look at him and go, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm joining the winning side," and he just gets knocked out by
Miko.
Uber Miko. It's awesome. And then it comes to the last bit. Now this is my favourite bit, where basically it's a goodbye. Many a time in a show we don't see this. I was saying this to the wife today. Saying because like Star Trek Voyager, it just ended like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
We wanted to see get home, a welcome home party, and what happens to them. All we got was first contact. Janeway's an admiral. That's all we hear. That kind of thing. Yeah. So it was nice we got actually good closure at the end of a show. So they were saying their goodbyes, and the kids were told you're going to be your temporary agents until you're of age, and you're going to be proper ones, kind of thing. And then it was like, but then the really good twist was Ratchet.
Yeah, I like Ratchet
because the fact that he stays.
Because he's learned all through the show. He was grunting about the humans, and he knew that. He's like that old uncle that everyone that mourns and whinges, but he realised at the end he appreciates what he's got and what he's earned.
Yeah,
and
he's a good character. It's growth. Good characters grow. They change, and I think Ratchet has been the best one for that in the whole show out of all of them. Next one is Starscream, because Starscream was pretty much G1 Starscream, or the Starscream that we all know in all of them, until season 3, where it just suddenly changed to this new Starscream that I actually like. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like the other Starscream. I thought it was really good, caricature and everything, but they just tidied him up on this one, I think.
Yeah.
But
Knockout.
Knockout.
Oh, I loved him. He was
really good.
If he was yellow, know who he would be? Sunstreaker.
Sunstreaker.
G1 Sunstreaker. Self-possessed.
Yes. No, I think he'd be Turbo. Turbo. He'd be Trax, actually.
Trax.
Yeah. Sunstreaker was similar to Trax, but what Sunstreaker did, he was worried about his blemish, but he knocked everyone else down as well.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Knockout's not like that. So Knockout's more like Trax.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay in my stunning auto mode.
And I loved the bit when you.
Oh yeah.
Saying Pat Light, got the buffer, saying pass.
Yeah, it was like, and the Starscream's like when they were ready to shoot the Omega Lock, and Starscream's going, get rid of these miserable humans. But they have been well known to make some wonderful automobiles. You know, it's like, so yeah, it is good. But yeah, it was the final goodbye thing. You know, it was like slow-mo walking away kind of thing.
I've only seen a goodbye, not as good as that.
No.
But there's only 2 goodbyes I've ever seen that has been that good.
Yeah.
Was actually Beast Machines. The goodbyes.
Yeah, that was a good one. Beast Machines did it really well as well.
And like George Accelerated Elegy explained that the writing in Beast Machines, it went
second to none.
The Cybertron ending, because
I don't know.
You haven't seen that?
No.
I won't spoil that.
No, don't worry about it, you're not spoiling it. It's shit, Can't fucking stand Cybertron, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I've got to give it another try.
Yeah, you got to watch Armada, Energon, then Cybertron.
I've watched all of Armada and I've got so far in Energon and then I've gone, oh my god, please, can we move on?
Yes.
Why does it take 3 episodes for the fucking Megatron to have a conversation with Prime?
I know.
Oh god.
But at the end of Cybertron was a very good written goodbye.
I'll take your word for it.
But that's basically it.
Yeah. But you did that. The end of the story was good. We were talking about the bots, weren't we? Who we liked. We talked about Ratchet and how he's developed well.
Yeah.
And I've got to go about Starscream, how he's kind of developed. And the tweets him right for the last season.
Yeah.
Knockout was good.
Knockout was one that is. Isn't it true that he's the second best new character in TV? First being Lockdown.
I don't know. No, but Lockdown or Knockout? Knockout. No, we're not going to do the thing. We'll cut that bit out.
Oh, okay, we'll cut that bit.
But yeah, Knockout. Knockout's a better character.
Yeah, Knockout, he is.
Lockdown is okay, but
he's just a generic bad guy. But he's just a generic bad guy, saying.
Knockdown is really loved. Even though he's a bad guy, he's a lovable bad guy.
Yeah, that's it. I wish they could have made season 4.
They'll never make a season 4 of Transformers.
No, animated.
Of any Transformers.
They did G1.
No, they haven't. That wasn't season 4. Yeah. That wasn't season 4. That was 3 episodes. That's not a season.
No, it's still class on the DVD box set.
But yeah, anyway, we're going on. Do you think that's it?
Yeah.
Knock on the end there.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much, my friend Monkey.
Thank you for still being here.
Yeah. After we're being boring you.
And boring us, yeah.
This is a project that I love doing. I really
enjoyed it. It's funny how because we were there from the beginning, weren't we?
Yeah.
And a lot of people disliked it. A lot of the TFC didn't like it, did they? And I kept quiet about it. I didn't keep quiet. It's just that I didn't have anything to say at the time because I wanted to do a review on season 1.
And I started.
But you were there from the beginning. Do a review every week, weren't you?
Because I need to thank Mr. David Wallace because he did it with Cobra Commander, doing it with animated, and that gave me an idea. I wanted to
do it for Prime.
I wanted to do it for Prime.
Yeah. I've still got to do season 2 yet.
But I'm very grateful that Monkey.
Yeah.
Jim. Okay, so to all one, peace.
Take care of yourselves and each other.